Hey guys, welcome to the new movie. Today we're doing Bride, featuring Kristen Bell, and the girl who plays the main character, the main girl, the bride of Frankenstein. Don't know her name or the actor's name, but she was good in this as well. Kristen Bell's always really great because he's Kristen Bell and he's a great actor. And so let's jump into this movie. John thought, I like it. It's basically the Bride of Frankenstein story done a little differently. I really like it. It's fun. So now we jump into this. What is this? This is a little weird. So we'll jump into it. But this is the movie. Obviously, we have Kristen Bell plays Frankenstein. But it starts off with Mary Shelley, the writer of Frankenstein, talking about the whole thing and talking about like her. She's like dead and she's like a head in a jar or something, or doing some weird thing. I think she has a head in a jar, like thing. She's like dead. And she's like, I'm gonna go and control this girl. She goes and takes this girl over, the girl who's gonna be the bride of Frankenstein. Basically takes her over and like, I'm gonna tell the story and I'm gonna rewrite stuff. And he's like controlling her at some points and going to and from controlling her. And eventually she dies and becomes the bride of Frankenstein. Because Frankenstein goes to this doctor, who played by Kristen Bell, plays Frankenstein, and he goes to find this doctor about reanimating people, and once he learns about he's Frankenstein and everything, he's like, yeah, you're Frankenstein, I'm gonna help you get what you want, get a body. Eventually convince him to help get a body, and then like they get a wife, and then make a wife and reanimate her like he does, like he was, and then they do, and the body is of this girl the one who died, and then they get her, so she has that dual personality of the writer of Mary Shelley plus this other girl. It's like it has like kind of like a dual personality kind of thing a little bit, and then they go on this journey. Eventually they escape and go on this journey, and obviously a bunch of chaos ensues, and they see him as the monster and all this stuff, and doing the whole Frankenstein thing with the mob, and he's like, oh yeah, I've seen the mob thing before, and dealing with all this stuff and them having a good time and everything. And it's a fun movie of just retelling of the story. Also, we have the two detectives who are coming on the scene, who are here on the scene, and one of them is a girl detective and the other one's a guy, and they like always, the girl is always treated like differently because she's a girl detective and all this stuff, but then the other guy's like, yeah, I know you're the best detective. I could kind of like, when I'm doing this, I'm like, I can use stuff. I'm like, you're the one who knows everything, but I'm trying to be like, I know how this works, guys get more stuff done, so I try to do this. I'll keep the guys occupied while you try to figure stuff out, because you're the smart one and the better one out of the two of us. And yeah, so eventually they go through that, and he eventually gives up and like, hey, I'm gonna give you the position of I can make anybody I want the detective to take my place since I quit. I'm gonna make you detective, so they all have to listen to her now. So it's great. I like it because she's a fun character. I like it. She's cool. I'm like, yeah, make her detective. She's great. She's the better one out of the two and deserves it, and he's great. But then eventually at the end, they have to go and stop, because throughout the movie, she finds out more about him. And I think she gets a thought before finding out they're not really technically, are they evil? I would say no, not completely, because if anybody's afraid of them, when I'm like, why? Unless they were attacking or doing something, like, why would you be really mad about them unless they were doing something? And I'm like, oh, they killed that person. I'm like, okay, first of all, they were attacking them, so I thought like, they were pestering and attacking them, doing stuff. I'm like, yeah, they attacked him, they egged them on, did stuff. Like, it was their fault. They were the ones who were doing it. I'm not gonna be like they should have died, but it's like they kind of got what's coming to them, so a little bit. But I don't think they could be bad, but in the end, they all obviously get shot, and then they die, and both of them die, but then obviously they do a thing. It's like, hey, he's like, hey, all the cops and everybody leave, and then the doctor's like, I'll leave you a minute to do whatever you do, and then you see lighting on the top of the building, and then you see them come back, like, hey, a hand move or something on, so something else before like they're alive. Like, that's great, I like it. They didn't actually die there, but it's fun movie, fun take on the Bride of Frankenstein kind of vibe, Frankenstein in a weird way. I like it, it's good. So what do you think of this movie? Ooh, this movie is good. Like I said, I like Kristen Bell, I like the movie. I think if we're talking about a movie, I think it's good. Do I think it's better? I think it's definitely a 9 or an 8 for me. I might give it a 9 because it's like, I'm not going to say it's like, it's more like, I think overall I would say it's a better movie than like Ready or Not like I think Ready or Not and like They Will Kill Me. Ready or Not and other movies like that I think are better as in the more fun and certain things are better at. But as an overall movie goes, I would say this was slightly better. So I will give this 9. But it's a 9. I do think it's good. I give it a 9. I think it's slightly better. I think as a movie goes, the other ones I think definitely on a lot of aspects, I think they would beat this movie. If we're going by like, was it a fun movie to watch? I was entertained. Not entertained, like I'm saying it wasn't entertaining, but you know what I mean? Like, with movies like Ready or Not, it's like, this is a kind of actiony movie with a lot of just fun. It's great. It's just fun time watching. It's great. But this is a movie that is really more about the story and has some emotional beats too and stuff. It's really good. I do think it's really good. Kristen Bell's great. Yes, this movie's great. So what you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. What you guys think of this movie, The Bride? Let me know in the comments down below. And you guys can always stay epic. See you in the next movie, you guys. Bye.